Welcome back, dear friends and deep thinkers, to Crusader Kings 3 and to Bavaria. And we're currently going back from Rome, and we will probably use this road, and that is a very famous road that is called the Via Francigena. Yeah, that's the Frankish road, and that was a usual pilgrimage road when you started, like in England, and you went over like here, Lotharingia, Germany, down to Italy, and we're using a part of that road to Rome. Right, that was the Via Francigena. So in actually nearly close to this date, in 990, a very famous bishop from Canterbury, an archbishop from Canterbury, went down there and made a travel description how he went to Rome. He was called Sigaric the Serious, and he did that to receive his pallium from the Pope. The pallium is like a very nice and ornated band that you can wear if you're one of the metropolites, or how they're called, from the Pope. So he received that stuff from the Pope, went back and wrote, like probably finished the travel description, and that's why we know a lot about that time. So if you're really into that, into these pilgrimages, you can look that up, about Sigaric the Serious, in probably English. Oh, look at that. I mean, I really wish we could, while we're traveling, make like detours, right? That would be awesome. Like, oh yeah, we're traveling back to Regensburg, but we can make a detour here. I've heard of that tournament. But we cannot do that because we're traveling already. So that would be something to implement here, like to why not be able to go from there to nearby tournaments, right? I mean, of course, it would be good for your regent maybe, but we can now demand a hostage from the Duke of Auvergne, and maybe we will do that because, I mean, we already got Toulouse, right? Let's look what people he has. That's his heir, and of course we won't get his heir. Look at that, King Baudouin of Brittany. Oh my god, we can only get Simon de Poitiers. He's a Cathar. That will be interesting. I mean, of course we want to get him hostage, and then we want to convert him to the true faith of Catholicism. Let's see about the alliances. He's not in our realm. We have Sobodin, who's so close, and Heilwig. Why are we taking all these hostages? Because it brings us prestige, and because of course it was done this way for the higher tier realms, and yeah, it's fun to do in the game. You get a lot of contacts, a lot of things like that. So now we want to travel back, and then we were thinking about getting some lands from not so pious followers of the church. And we've been looking around, and here is the lustful Orthodox Duchess Dana of Dalmatia, who is a treacherous ravener. And here in Dubrovnik we have the fearless villain Godimir Klonimirich, who is also rakish. So that could open us like some moral obligation to get in there, close to our borders. And then of course we would like to maybe build some more in our realm, but the places we have here, we haven't had much there. There's Baudouin d'Altaville, who is currently wandering. Now we wanted to invite this man to court, but he will not come. He will not come. He will not accept. Why? He has just the base reluctance. The Metal Man, truly a stroll through Cortona, is a gift from God. The tranquility of this place is suddenly and abruptly broken by the furious grunts and clattering of armor. Hark! Get me out of this metal prison! My squire took offense at my manner, even going so far as to call me heartless, and has abandoned me. Whatever this strange man did could not have been enough to justify being stuck forever in his armor. He's an irrational antagonist of House Visconti. Today, Visconti is like was a rather famous educator. He's a brilliant strategist and aggressive attacker, but I can see, I mean, he's wrathful, vengeful, and stubborn. We don't want him to join the court. We don't want to leave him to his fate, but we need more money to develop the heathen lands. Here you go, Sciarra. Whoa, now we have a wolf struggle. Our journey is violently interrupted by the sound of tearing flesh and gnashing jaws and the desperate cries of a man about to meet his end. Oh my god. The noise is so horrific it must have come from the depths of hell. Attempting to track the source, we find a desperate knight struggling with a wild wolf. His blade is wedged between the beast's jaws, but his grip is beginning to falter. And this is Silvestro the Craven, and he's wounded. And he's a holy warrior, and he might have strategic value, but he's absolutely terrible. Help him, Hardmar. We could send our son in. No, my goodness me. Yeah. This man deserves my help. We beat the wolf. He joins our court. Silvestro the Craven, the Asherenza. Okay. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It's my courtier Hemmer that is plotting against my knight Lothair. Hemmer, but Hemmer, that is our child crush. So, Simon de Poitiers travels to our court. Excellent. Excellent. So, our good cupbearer. She's got 2 kids with Hadmar von Bibra. No, 1 kid with Hadmar von Bibra. There's Biltrude von Bibra. We should give her an education too. Or someone. Hemmer could do, yeah. We trust Hemmer. I don't know what she should become. But what is always good, maybe a stewardship education. Here we go. A lowly delicacy. On our way through Ferrara, we appear to have stumbled into a local food market. My nose is drawn to a lowly stall stacked with a dish I could only dream of. I'm pulled out of my haze by the halting grasp of Landbert, our caravan master. Do not waste your palate on this slop, my lord. Pizzas are for peasants. We have much finer foods at home. It's pizza, you know. Oh, God. I'm the king, and I want my pizza. The food was amazing, yeah. What is pizza other than amazing? I want the pizza. Darn it. My warden, have you heard what they call you? My hostage, Viola, says to me. While quietly considering, they call you King Wycott the Pious. Spectacular, is it not? It's on the lips of peasant and noble alike. A cause for celebration, I think. Viola exclaims with a cheery tone. Yeah, our nun and hostage. I can't get used to this name. We're the pious. We're the piest of the pie. Let's have some pie to celebrate being the piest. Of travels to come. Journeying through Erding. I pass by a peculiar-looking tent. Oh, Engelschalk. We just celebrated. That's why we don't kill him. We would even lose stress when we would... Yeah, maybe. Nah, I'm not interested with Silas. It stresses us out, but we're just so celebrating being pious that we're not... Yeah, we forgive him, like Jesus would have. As we traverse the flatlands, trudging through the dirt, we encounter a modest wayward shrine, naively carved. It sports a cross at its head, and below, the weathered words, "Here lives Saint Thimo of Bavaria, blessed son of Geisenhausen." Saint Thimo of Bavaria? It seems a local spiritual figure is being patronized in these parts, not one sanctioned by the Catholic clergy. We could cast it down. But Eckehard won't like this. Our brother won't like this. It's a nice ring to it. Yeah, we're still being happy being called the pious, and we won't make everyone pious now. Local saints, everyone that makes the people more pious. Everything that makes the people more pious. I mean, we're improving our brothers' lands here, but hey. The return. My journey's been a long one, but I've finally come home again. While much remains the same, something's changed in how the priests and bishops treat me. Undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insisted it's changed something about me, whether I can see it or myself or not. It's good to be home. We're a veteran traveler now. My regency ended. And there is a lot we could do. We could again go on a pilgrimage, but we will not do that. We can negotiate finally an alliance with our nephew-in-law. Let's do that. And we can see if we can get claims for Zaumilje. I mean, okay, they have some new ruler here. Dubrovnik has split up. Or Dalmatia. Let's see. We can also demand hostages, but let's now see. The Duchy of Anjou, Piedmont, Lothian, Ostfalen, Westfalen, Thuringia, Franconia, Istria, Valos, Kuretia, Anhalt, Transcarpathia. I mean, maybe Transcarpathia. That was the... Is there something here? Transcarpathia? Yeah, I mean, it must be around these places, right? Transcarpathia. We think about this. The Duchy of Transcarpathia. Where is he? The Devil of Transcarpathia. Let's see. There's Transcarpathia. It's a part of Hungary, actually. And our cousin has become rakish. I mean, we could attack Transcarpathia, but that would mean attacking our cousin. We can see if we can maybe get the Duchy of Dalmatia. Duke Stjepan has claims on that. Count Dimitar has claims on that. We have Count Dimitar. He's a fearless zealot. And what we really want is some stuff for our kids, right? Duchess Dana of Dalmatia. I mean, she's a treacherous ravener. And Count Stjepan has the county of Cetina. So we have Cetina and Zadar. What is this now? There's Cetina and there's Zadar. So we want Zadar, rather, because it's geographically better. What is this thing here? Is it the county of Chaso? Ah, that's our vassal, yeah. So we want Zadar. Who would get Zadar? Count Dimitar will get Zadar. Let's declare war. It's not for our kids, but we just had our eyes there. Here we go. From time to time, the pious must beat down the unpious. Raise the men-at-arms. And yeah, we should also train more, right? But hey. You can hire the Teutonic Order? My goodness me. Tum, tum, tum. Alliance formed. With Sobodin, we have Hound Pens. And we have our perfect army. So who are we going to send out? Count Rapoto, our brother-in-law, chancellor and vassal. He's a military engineer. This sounds like he would be the greatest in this. But should not the piest of the pie lead these armies himself? To bring Christianity to the lands? A new home. Simon has arrived from Auvergne. Duke Ramnulf's nephew will no doubt be anxious about his new life. Don't worry, little man. We'll get you a good education. He wants to be a steward. Who shall be his teacher? Our seneschal, how is he feeling? He's feeling poor. He will die soon. Okay. Queen Georgia. Yeah, the queen. But we want someone Bavarian too. Yeah, screw this. Lothar will have to do it and convert his culture. And his faith, if it's possible. Here we go. We should also influence his personality, but not yet. If we make him zealous, then he won't convert anymore. Ta 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 ta. We are sieging. 5 months are left to besiege this mighty land. And this really reminds us we should acquire more military, absolutely. And what do we need? Maybe more of these archers? I'm not convinced. So we have the bowmen and we have the archers. The archers have 41 and 18 and the bowmen have 28 and 12. So of course we want the retinue archers. They're just better. Let's get 2 of them. Once we have filled that all up, we can replace the bowmen. But of course we must develop the heathen lands. We've learned more. Yeah, as we're out for theological things, we'll go for church and state. Realm priest opinion plus 50. It will be very useful. Here we go. We are sieging. Hadmar comes of age. Prince Hadmar. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. Oh, he's a pilgrim because he went up with us. An active and enthusiastic child, it's no surprise that Hadmar's done well in his studies of war and combat. He has shown great aptitude, both in battle tactics and the management of armies. He will make a fine commander one day, I'm sure. They grow up fast. He's a skilled tactician and a holy warrior. Yeah, wonderful. And he's betrothed to Euphemia of Beetzen, who is still good, I guess. Yeah. Euphemia. Okay, here we go. We can go for... Yeah, we cannot go for a grand wedding because we're in an army. But if we leave the army, can we hurry home and say, hey, we'll do all that. Rapoto can't do this. Now we can start a grand wedding for our kid. Yeah, of course. We will accept that. Wonderful. Try not to disappoint me, Countess Wisnia of Sarish says. Excellent, I guess. Try not to disappoint me. Here we're planning the grand wedding. Here we go. Not a bloody one this time again, and yeah, Regensburg is just better for this because it's our capital. What is our intent? It should be diplomacy, I think. King Adalbert, House Asti, House Rübsamen. We want to make this guy our friend. As you already know, he's still young. He's still young. This is for the zealots and parochials. Yeah, we'll gain gracious host. That's exactly what we want. Because we're a zealot ourselves. Let's start the grand wedding invitations while this war is still raging on. We're ill, my mortal body. A dull ache pounding through my head and throat. Yeah, we've traveled so much, right? It's too late. I'm willing to try new things. No. Do no more than what is necessary. It's God's will. A little brighter. Yayati told me to lie down on my bed and to offer him my hands. Firmly he rubbed and slapped my palms until they were red. And then he repeated the treatment on my soles. As a finishing touch, he pinched me gently up and down my limbs. This odd procedure turned out to be just what I needed, for now the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. Excellent work, Yayati. Excellent work. Oh, I took the Duchess's son Cathal prisoner. Cathal MacCathal Alpin. Whoa! Of House... Whoa! What? Who is she married to? To this guy who is apparently from... That's too much. He's from the Kingdom of Ireland. Okay, I mean, why not? Sure. Interesting. So we need to walk over to Cetina now and take that too. There's a city, there's the barony. Okay, here we go. What can we do here? We can demand more hostages. Yeah, that's fun. King of Alba, King Velimir the Evil, King Jaroslav of Hungary, King Velimir the Evil. Okay, who's this guy? The son of King Velimir. Okay, whom can we choose? Is that Prince Lubosh? We also have Prince Jaromir. Lubosh is pensive, so that's more interesting for us. We'll take him. He will depart for Regensburg immediately. Wonderful. Oh god, our Chancellor fails to handle the vassals. I woke this morning and observed the first rays of sunshine. It took me a moment to realize I'd slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. I'm glad to be well again. And I'm informed my hostage Lubosh has at last arrived from Great Moravia. I'm sure people will make him feel right at home. Yeah, the pact is in place. And this is this is Prince Lubosh, and of course, yeah, here you're at a scholarly court. You're going to learn learning. He's a thinker, just as we wanted. Who shall educate the child? Someone well educated and hopefully Bavarian, Italian, Croatian. Well, seems like we cannot make him Bavarian. But alas, we shall at least make him a zealot. So here we go. Humble. Here we go. And there was this other child. There was Roman Zwislan. Who is this kid? Oh, he had a kid with Armaiti. Yeah, of course he also needs special care, right? We shall educate this one. Aegida. Belisarios. I mean, she's good at that. Here we go. Roman Zwislan. Very Bavarian we are. Why do I follow Catholicism? Why God is God, he recites. Yes, your goodness is God's, your wisdom is St. Catherine's, your courage is St. George's. Do you wish to be alone in this world, empty? Or would you be a mouthpiece for the divine? I can lead you to this. Please, Warden, cries Lubosh, you just spit all over me. Will ever reach this land? Okay. Oh no, the bearded has died. Yeah, we cannot influence that. Yeah, we can influence that only in 3 years. Yeah. Okay, they are running away. Change in circumstances. My hostage bylaw is no longer of any relevance to ban slaughter. Our pact finds itself suddenly without purpose. Viola is free to take her leave and rejoin her family if she so chooses. There's nothing to be done. She's going away. Yeah. Unfortunately. We will miss this excellent nun. We have learned the language of Doc Vulgar of our new vassal, Duchess Margarita of Toulouse. Perhaps I should send a letter to her. I impress her with my knowledge. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. They're trying to take this back, but we're trying to take this here. Notable guest has arrived. Meinhard Gross. Like an accomplished vassal? I'm not sure. Count Macarius is no longer our court jester. Oh no, what happened? He died under mysterious circumstances. We also need a new master of the horse, and who could be better than Prince Hardmar, our son? A court jester? There's no one good. A high almoner? Our courtier and friend Quasmuna could do that. We have still Cathal here. Sure. We also don't have a garden hermit available. Will we now siege this quicker than these guys can siege this? Ah, yeah, we managed. We could finish that siege, eh? Come on, maybe we'll get some hostages. The wedding ceremony starts. Hardmar and Euphemia, both are there. I cannot wait. And again, we managed to pick someone who's not interested in men for one of our sons. Ah, we're so good. We've gained a favor hook on Ludwig. They has finally come. I couldn't be prouder of my Hardmar, the beautiful groom. The person standing by my side has unwillingly discovered. Look at him, isn't he radiant? Ah, it's Meginhard again. Hey, Meginhard, yeah, I'm just so proud. I'm just so proud. Now, we can exchange hostages. We can demand hostages too. Okay, no. Count Dimitar against the contested title. I don't know. Well, we'll enforce the demands. Here we go. Count Dimitar against that. And we have a favor hook on Count Dimitar. We can change his contract. Here we go. You'll pay more taxes now that you have more income. Wonderful. Now let's see. Bavaria has grown. Banslata of Slavonia. Really? Yeah, we could get that. We could get that. The pressed claim on the Barnard of Slavonia. We will do that probably later, but for now, there's a celebration to do, right? Let's see. Everyone is excited and amazed by the magnificence of the wedding, everyone but Onigild. Since his arrival, he's been Onigild, our friend and Pope Sylvester's master of the horse now. Yeah, we brought him to Pope Sylvester ourselves. Are you wearing makeup? Those colorful veils are sinful. What's with all the unchaste mingling? Is this all show of luxury and lust? Yes, and I'm gonna enjoy it too. We haven't even made our intent clear. Pretend, accompany him. I'm ashamed of myself. Yeah, I am ashamed of myself. I mean, he's our friend, and he's so right. We travel to the Pope together. And it just fits from our personality. I'm enjoying the ceremony. Proud of what I managed to organize. Everything has gone well so far. And as soon as I think I know, I've jinxed it. Admiral freezes in confusion, having clearly forgotten what the next step of the ceremony is. It happens because recreation. Nah. I can still salvage the situation. Oh, that would be... That is just a risk, right? It's just a risk. So this would be make him grateful. That would make him relieved. That's the difference. Yeah, don't worry about it, son. It's okay. It's all okay. It's all okay. What's up with Germany? Are they warring against Jutta the Gracious of East Franconia? Okay. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, we should also look around. Maybe we will tell our people while we are here. Hey, there needs to be something done at Leshika. Yeah, the people want more crop fields. Ceremony has finally reached its climax. As Hadma and Euphemia say I do, the crowd starts cheering and we all stand witness to the beginning of their life together. It's exciting. A royal gift upon us. Oh, nice. The banquet starts with all the formalities behind us. It's now time to celebrate. I signal for the servants to bring out the food and drinks and to shepherd the guests to the feast's venue. Let the wedding banquet begin. Enjoy, enjoy. You can't get away. Archbishop Ruprecht. As the wedding host, I know I should be spending time with a couple, but I can't divert myself away from my friend Ruprecht. I can see Euphemia starting to glare at me, but every time I excuse myself, Ruprecht has me howling with laughter. What a joy to have him here with me. Euphemia, come join us. Let's sneak out so we can talk properly. We would be confider. You must excuse me, my friend. This could go wrong. But very unlikely. Euphemia, come join us. She gets along with us splendidly. Very, very much good. Yeah. They are friends and she's a friend of us too. What could be better? Every wedding banquet host is host to a frankly interminable number of speeches. Some long, some short, some honest, some deceptive, rolling up and down the hall, punctuating every course of the feast in waves. As my turn nears, I'm left wondering, should I consider the happy couple or focus on the festivities? Praise the party? No, praise the happy couple. Yeah, praise the happy couple, of course. These are the kids! The kids! Featuring exotic treats, elaborate culinary artworks, and rich colors with richer scents, the banquet's chefs have gone all out for the wedding. Near my seat, both Serene Doge Helle and Duke Ramnulf share their opinions about the spread. A good feast, I think, chortles Helle. Plenty of thought into making an experience, without losing sight of the important things. The food is good, Ramnulf opines, but I don't understand laying out all the money for it without going for fantastic. Ramnulf is a Cathar ruler who goes for lavish feasts. That is totally opposite to Catharism. Completely opposite. I wonder he's just not at all fitting Catharism. Who was all about being poor and like... yeah. Well, okay. The Serene Doge. I think we're more on the side of the Serene Doge. Helle of Italy. Yeah. I picked the main dishes personally, Helle. A change in circumstances. My hostage Lubo's inheritance of Znojmo I find myself carrying for account. Lubos will soon depart to take his throne in Znojmo. Oh my goodness. There's nothing to be done. Znojmo, okay. Znojmo's going away, apparently. Our daughter befriends our mighty Rashkutra, okay. Princess Hylika, yes. Is there anything more than a good travel, than a good feast, guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting, and so on. It's anything. Want food, it's there. Need a drink, they'll pour you one. Fancy a chat, companies everywhere. It's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. Good folk to mingle with here. Strange noise. Yeah, it's close to our birthday and we're alone. Oh, not so much alone. There's another party at the wedding feast. What a surprise. My nearest and dearest friends have come together at the wedding to celebrate my birthday with me. I cannot believe Stephanos went to all the trouble arranging this in secret. Mayor Stephanos of Gangra. Okay. I had not such a clue a thoughtful surprise was being planned at all. My friend Isidorus approaches me, struggling to carry 3 beautifully wrapped packages. Ever the trickster says, I have 3 gifts here for the choosing. One shall be yours, but which shall it be? Yeah, we are humble. We want a small package. We've got a fine brooch. Nice. Georgia, Queen Georgia and Euphemia became friends too. Nice. Magnificent. Oh my god. Are you just... And Heli is again praising the right balance of background noise. Ramnulf wants something more impressive again. I mean, we want to learn diplomacy, but we're clearly on the side of Heli. So glad you're enjoying it. We bonded. And here it goes. It's them too. Heli thinks it's just perfect. And Ranulf wants bigger, better, prettier, as the strange Cathar. I picked many of the decorations myself, Heli. Humble. Every feast there's one ill-born peasant cornering people who will just not be silent. We could become snooty. We could take the intrigue challenge, or we could gently exit the conversation. Yeah, gently exit the conversation. It never ends. But we gain opinion. The celebration's not over yet. Now they're going to the bedchamber. We'll see. It's time. We'll see. Let's have a good tumble, eh, son? She's not one to be unstable. Oh, God. Let's say all these terrible things dads say at weddings. The newlyweds have taken their leave, and the rest of the evening is mine to spend how I wish. We have Count Azo of Libos, he's a treacherous villain, but he likes us. It's beautiful. I've been meaning to talk to Azo. Looks like poor Bordil's falling asleep. Who is Bordil Pistil? Courtier of Serene Doge Heli. Yeah, that would make sense, right? That I'm in this congregation. I mean, we've been zealous, but maybe talk to Bordil. As we've been talking so much to Heli, Duke Everardo naively promised a favor to us. For Everardo the Mad of Ancona. Okay. Well, I did a fine job organizing it. Thank you all for coming, but the one we wanted to meet didn't come. That's why our diplomacy failed. But hey. It was great. We had a great wedding for a son. Wonderful, really wonderful. And now, there's the Bonnet of Slavonia, right? The Banat of Slavonia. We can get that going. Just like that. Just like that. A bold, drunkard lackey. Yeah. It's because she's a woman. Now that's pretty harsh. Pretty harsh. That was like a hard time in the Middle Ages. Right? Where women had, very, very, very limited rights. If any at all. It's terrible, but that's something he would do because it was the church's opinion. It was the church who made this go. And we have the fine brooch now. Not that we need fertility, but we could give this fine brooch, it's like Hadmar. You will get this fine brooch now. What else do you have? Yeah, you will get the fine brooch. Wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. So thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. So let's see. We get the Banat of Slavonia. And this is the title that we can get. And we could also get in for Count Dimitar, Stjepan, or Navdovid, but we want something for our people and maybe for us as well to convert the heathen lands. So have a great time until next time and happy gaming. This is Manuel Khan signing out. See you soon. Have a great time until then. Happy gaming.